Alright guys, so I'm gonna do a review of Age of Calamity. Um I do not do reviews like everybody else. I don't do 9 out of 10. I I don't do 5 stars or anything like that. What I do is I base my rating off of how much I would pay for the game. Now, with that being said, first look at Age of Calamity, it looked really good. I played the demo. My save data carried over. I got the training sword with the DLC because obviously I download all of my games digitally. Um, I got the fucking spoon. I guess you would call it a cooking spoon of some sort. I don't remember, but anyway, so this is my review. I really liked the gameplay for this one. I did not care for Hyrule Warriors the original. It was okay, but this one not only went with Breath of the Wild story, but it was pretty good. As far as the gameplay goes. Um, a couple things I'd like to mention. I did not like Zelda's gameplay when she uses the Sheikah Slate to kill all the monsters. I didn't care for that. Everybody had their own way of, um, I don't know what you call it, their super kill or their special ability or whatever. When you hit the A button, that everybody, especially Link was a badass. Um, a lot of people are saying they really liked, what's her name, Impa. A lot of people are saying they loved Impa's gameplay. I wasn't a big fan of it, but she was decent. She wasn't the best, but she was decent. Or Boza, she had that fucking lightning, man. She was crazy. I really liked everything about Urbosa. Um, her voice is kind of sexy too, but let's get past that. Um, so the amiibo support, um, it wasn't that great. It wasn't what I expected, but still an okay feature. Um, as far as the story, I followed Breath of the Wild story after about the second or third time playing through Breath of the Wild. Really, really like Breath of the Wild story. Did not care for Age of Calamity story. Um, it was okay. I liked the fact that there was time travel from characters that were in Breath of the Wild um, versus the champions here. I really expected all of the champions to die, with the exception of Link. Um, because that's what it was like in Breath of the Wild. They were all dead. They were all like spirits, trapped inside their divine beast. The piloting of the divine beast was pretty cool. I can't say I really had a favorite one. Well, yeah, I can. I can. The camel was really fun to operate. I did not do all the side missions. I wanted to get through the story as fast as I could, so I could go ahead and get a review done. Aster, the new villain, that motherfucker's hard to beat toward the end. His time traveling guardian, baby guardian, actually turns into a real powerful monster. I was going to do this review with the screenshot behind me of my final game process, but I had already deleted that from my Switch. Um, as far as the all-around gameplay with the extra, what's it called, side quests. You know, my total verdict in this game, based on the actual story that went along with, that's supposed to go along with Breath of the Wild. The story of this game alone, I wouldn't have paid $60 for it if I had known the story was going to be that bad. Um, but it wasn't bad. Let's put it that way. It wasn't bad, like horrible. Um, but I would have probably paid around $40 for it, based on the story, based on all around content, the um, characters, the divine beasts, the boss fights, and all of that. I would honestly have paid about $80 for that. Um, maybe even more. I mean, it comes with a lot of content. I I really don't expect. I mean, I do expect DLC, but I really wouldn't mind if there wasn't any DLC. If you want to throw a few extra missions in there, Nintendo, that's fine. I don't really think we need any more characters. But Edge of Calamity was cool. The final cutscene with, well, not the final cutscene, but the cutscene where Link finishes off Calamity again was probably the best cutscene out of the whole game. So yeah, once Link gets that Master Sword, he's unstoppable. I think I finished the game on level 54. I'm sure I've gone up since then. I have played off and on. So yeah, looking forward to Breath of the Wild 2. I would assume it's going to be called Breath of Evil. That's what I've heard. I don't know. You know, Nintendo can change anything at any time. So, but that's my review, and I hope y'all enjoyed it. And just kick Calamity Ganon's ass. If you don't like spoilers, I don't give a shit. Just what? That's one thing about this game, though. Everybody was like, "Well, don't spoil it for me. Don't spoil it for me." Dude, if I see the last cutscene of the whole game, and if I see that before I play the game, I'm still gonna play the game, and I'm still gonna fucking enjoy it. So, I mean, you don't know what happens in between there. So, but I'm gonna get off here, play some Rocket League. So, hope you guys enjoyed it, and hit the subscribe button, leave a comment in the comment section, and press the bell. Why don't you?